Hello, everybody, and
Hello.
welcome in to a brand new edition Sports Insanity podcast right here on the Sports Insanity Network's YouTube channel. We appreciate you, we love you, and we thank you for always joining us. As always, sponsored by our good friends at the Dugout of Millwood, Mark Halpern and company. We appreciate them for always sponsoring this podcast and
They
all.
are awesome.
Yes. Joined by Billy Boy. What's up, Bill?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, I could be better. Um,
You could be worse.
exactly. Look, the Jets are obviously a mess, and maybe Patch is right. Maybe they are a dumpster fire. You know,
You could be worse. You could be the Giants.
true that.
You could be the Giants.
True that. They're still at the number one pick, right? You know,
Right. Now I know what you're all thinking. Bill, why are you doing this in your why aren't you doing this at the table with your poster behind? Well, my good man, I'm too comfortable and too lazy to get up.
and it's cold outside, so you need to be comfy and warmed up and
Yeah,
everything.
it's too damn cold.
So the couch provides some good cushion for
Yeah, you know what?
warmth and everything.
I'll just put a blanket over me too. Ha!
There you go.
Extra warmth.
You
So
know,
all
doing a
you haters can
podcast,
kiss
doing
my you
podcasts
know
from
what.
pretty much anywhere is great, though.
What was that?
Doing a podcast literally from anywhere is great.
I know, right? I'm comfy. And I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
comfortable.
and it's also a good way to mope over the Giants. So,
Yes, while I sit here, eat my tub of ice cream and cry.
oh, want to add a romantic comedy while you're at it? You know,
Well, anyway, I guess we're just talking football today, huh?
yeah. Football on. We still got another game tonight, but no one cares about that. Um,
Well, interesting day in the NFL yesterday, am I right?
yeah, we had some good action at 4 o'clock. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but first, we start in the words of Rodgers and Hammerstein. We start at the very beginning because you know
Mhm.
what, Reg? The beginning is a very good place to start.
Yep. Um,
Okay, we talked about the Thursday night game on Friday.
yeah,
So the Bears beat the Browns 31-3.
yeah. The Browns were competitive, but the Bears are just light years better. You know, like the end of the story there. Like, the Bears are just very dominant. They're trying to get the top seed in the NFC, and they're rolling right now, despite the fact that they haven't been struggling. They really the only loss was that Packer game. Since they went on their tear. So Bears are in a good spot. Browns are not.
So anyway, yeah, the Ravens beat the Bengals 24 to nothing.
Mhm. Bengals officially out of the playoffs. Um,
Yes. And you know who else is officially out?
mhm.
The Los Angeles Chargers beating the Kansas City Chiefs 16 to 13. The Chiefs are out.
Chiefs are done. And make matters worse, Patrick Mahomes suffered a knee injury, torn ACL. He'll be out for a while. Um, no other damage to other parts of his knee, thank goodness. But look, it's just it, you're adding salt to a massive wound. Like, it's not gonna do much. It's only gonna make shit worse. It'll make shit sting more. Um, what is a nightmare season for the Kansas City Chiefs has really turned into a real nightmare. Like, now you're basically, I don't know if you know Stranger Things. You're basically trapped in Vecna's upside down, and there's no way out. So it's like, these people are fucked. The Chiefs,
Yeah, and like, listen, we wish Patrick Mahomes a speedy recovery,
of course.
but because we're not monsters.
Yeah, like I said, feel bad for the player. I feel bad for Mahomes, but don't feel bad for the organization. No, they
I don't
went
feel bad for the
no,
organization, my friend. I don't.
no. They
They
went to
suck.
three straight Super Bowls. They won two of them. Um, three total in this Patrick Mahomes era. Like they're fine. One bad season isn't going to define who the Chiefs are. So, I'm a-okay with the Chiefs having a down year. And if it means they have to miss the playoffs to do some soul searching, then it means they have to do some soul searching, missing the playoffs and watching it on a couch. And, the Chief fans, they can mope too. This is what it feels like to be out of the playoffs.
And
Welcome to the club.
you know what, Reg, you owe me an apology.
I do owe you an apology.
What did I say at the beginning of the season?
You did mention Kansas City. Uh,
I said that this was the end of the dynasty, and
yeah.
you said,
Well,
"Oh, my good friend and partner said,"
yeah.
and I quote, "that is irresponsible to say."
Well,
End quote.
but at the time, come on, Bill. At the time, it was irresponsible to say because of the type of player Mahomes is. No one foresaw Mahomes having a bad season. No one saw um the Travis Kelce having a bad year. No one saw Andy Reid having a bad coaching year. To say that you expected this to happen, you're just lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself if you honestly think it was gonna happen. Um, but yeah, good call, Bill. You you're dead on. Dynasty. Um,
Dead.
well, let's see. They may bounce back next year, go to the Super Bowl. So, let's see what happens. But for right now, it seems like the end of what the Chiefs were, and they got to start anew. So until I see consistently, oh, the Chiefs either miss the playoffs or they're out in the first round of a playoff, I'm not going to necessarily say end of dynasty until I see some consistency with this era of Chiefs football.
You know what? We compare this, and we say this to the young people all the time who watch our show. That when we say, how you guys felt about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, how we felt about Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Reggie, and this is actually a little bit of a connection here. The year after the Patriots lost the Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl against the Giants,
Yeah.
they didn't make the playoffs the next year. And the Chiefs, year after they lose the Super Bowl, they miss the playoffs. Connection here.
So you mean
Connection,
so you mean to
broski.
tell me that you mean to tell me that it is going to take Patrick Mahomes 7 years
It might.
till he wins another Super Bowl?
Dude, it might.
No, that's not gonna happen.
What makes you say that?
Now you're really now look, because I think the Chiefs are a very smart organization. There's a reason why over the past decade and a half that the Kansas City Chiefs have been making the playoffs every single year. And it's because they have been smart with their organization. They've made smart moves. This season, they did take a whack at some shitty ass players. They also had some off the field troubles. But and that's rare for the Chiefs. It's very rare for the Chiefs. Look, the Patriots had to do some soul searching for 7 years. They did. But at least they made the Super Bowl
And they
within those
won a
7 years.
couple after that. They won the
Yeah, well, they made the Super Bowl against the Giants. They lost, but they made the Super Bowl, right? So they
yeah.
weren't complete losers. So you mean to tell me that Patrick Mahomes is going to wait 7 years to win another Super Bowl and in the process retool the franchise, maybe go to another Super Bowl and lose. I have a very hard feeling that's actually going to happen.
Okay, but for now, Reggie Boy,
Like, I'll let you dream. I'll let you dream of
can
this.
we now just enjoy the fact that we won't have to deal with the Chiefs in the postseason? Can we just
Well,
can we?
well, no, because the Buffalo Bills now have a chance to win the Super Bowl, and I don't want them to win either.
I'd rather see Buffalo win than KC win.
No, because I want the Jets to be the only team from New York to win a Super Bowl. So, no, I don't want
What?
that to happen.
Oh, come on, Reg, keep dreaming. No, no, come on. Can we just enjoy the fact that we won't have to see the Chiefs and Mahomes win another Super Bowl? Can we just enjoy that fact?
Sure, but then that means Drake may win a Super Bowl. Do you? I certainly don't want that to happen. I don't want the Patriots to rub it
I
in
don't
our
want the
faces
Patriots
again.
either, but I'd rather see a Drake May or Josh Allen than Pac Mahomes.
You know who I want to see win?
You let me guess, the Jets.
No. Oh, yes, obviously. But I want to see like Justin Herbert win a Super
Okay, I
Bowl.
will not debate you on that.
Like, I want to see
I
him
want to see
win.
Herbie win.
I want to see Dak Prescott win a Super Bowl. He ain't gonna win one anytime
Okay,
soon.
that's where I draw the line. Dak is
No,
where
like
I draw the
CJ
line, and therefore
Stroud and Baker
Dak winning the Super
Mayfield.
Bowl means
Like,
Dallas would have to win the Super Bowl. So I'm
exactly.
gonna draw the line on that one, Reggie boy. I'm sorry, I draw the line.
Yeah, like, I want to see, Baker Mayfield win a Super Bowl.
Okay,
Like,
that I would not be opposed to.
maybe Matt Stafford can win another one. Maybe Jared
Okay,
Goff
would not
can
be
win one.
opposed to that.
You know, Drake May. Fuck out of here. By the way, the Bills won that game. Thank goodness.
We
But,
get it, Reggie. You're a bitter ass Jet fan.
you know, well, I mean, it was a lose-lose situation. Either the Bills win and they are now very much in the hunt for the division, or the Patriots win, they win the division. So, that's terrible.
Listen, Reggie's a bitter ass Jet fan right now. We get it, Reg. You're a bitter ass Jet fan.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, so yeah, Chiefs are out, and the Bills.
Mhm. They're down 21 nothing and outscored the Patriots 35 to 10.
Yes, is that insane? The Bills.
21 to nothing. God, it's terrible, man. That was bad. Pretty much since like midway through the second quarter.
It was 24 to
35 to 10.
7 New England at halftime.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Like the Buffalo Bills really found a way to dominate the Patriots in the second half. And the Pats looked off. Something was off. I don't know if it was the Bills defense they racked up and woke up and shit. But Patriots look soft. They look flat in the second half. In a game that they absolutely had to win. And look, obviously, like I said on Sunday Silent Report, the pressure was more on Buffalo than it was on New England. New England can go in as the sixth seed in the playoffs and still be a dangerous threat. Like I truly believe that. Watching this Patriots team, they can definitely be a threat as a wild card. The Buffalo Bills need the division title. They need everything to go through Buffalo. And of course that may not happen because the Broncos, they're also winning a lot of games. So, but they need home advantage in at least one of these games in the playoffs to really, really hammer out and try to go for that Super Bowl.
Yeah. So no, I agree, but still that like Buffalo needs the road to go through Buffalo. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But okay, anyway, do I even bother anymore? The Commanders beat the Giants 29-21.
You guys just got torched by Mariota again. Like,
No. at least towards the end, we were starting to look competitive.
Sure. With Jameis Winston at quarterback, you know.
Hey, Dart didn't do too bad yesterday.
No, he was fine. He had two touchdowns. He was doing his signature rollouts and running the ball. He's gonna be a stud. He's gonna be a stud in the league. You got yourself a quarterback.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And we have the number one draft pick. Who it's going to be, we don't know. We'll tell you.
I would try to get someone on defense.
Yeah, or I would trade down.
If you want to. I mean, you want my pick so we can get
Reggie, you want
Mendoza?
Mendoza?
I mean, here's my thing. My Christmas wish isn't for Mendoza. Like I'll take any of these quarterbacks. On if I'm being real with you, I kind of want Arch in 27. Like, is that crazy to think about?
It is crazy to think about.
Like, Bill, you might call me crazy, but honestly, like,
I'm
I'm
going to call
not
you
not that
crazy
I'm
no
not
matter what.
impressed with this quarterback class because I am very impressed with this quarterback class. But if I'm being real with you, like, I like Arch Manning a lot. I really like his style of play. But if the Jet fans want Mendoza, I'm not gonna kill them. Like, I'll take Mendoza. Whatever. Update from Washington. The Jaden Daniels shut down for the rest of 2025, which is expected. Why the hell would you throw him out there and risk even more injuries? He's been hurt too many times this
And
year.
play meaningless games.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Keep Mariota out there, or sorry, Mariota. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing his name like anyone cares. Um, and yeah, keep it rolling. Um, see what you can get out of your receiving core, your running backs, and prepare for 2026.
Okay. Okay, next. The Jaguars beating Reggie's beloved New York
Well,
Jets 48-20.
you're not even talking about the Raiders. They get slashed by
Oh,
the
sorry.
Eagles.
Raiders get
31
smacked by the
nothing.
Eagles 31-0.
Yeah. It was no contest. The Eagles are back. All right, now to the Jets. Um, how about Brady Cook getting his first passing touchdown? That was a
Yeah,
cool
that's
moment.
impressive.
That was a cool moment to watch late in the first quarter. But other than that, it was all Jags all day. Another situation where the first three possessions ended up being touchdowns. I think they scored a touchdown in 8 of their 9 possessions against the Jets yesterday. That's how terrible the Jets were against the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence had 5 touchdowns. He torched the Jet defense so bad that the Jets fired Steve Wilks, their defensive coordinator, earlier this morning. Um, and it was the right move. Look, the defense has been atrocious all year with Sauce and with Quinnen. So they were pretty bad all year. No interceptions. They had like 3 takeaways total, all fumbles. They couldn't do anything with those fumbles. So the Jets are just not equipped to be, a big time defense in this league. They're ranked 20th to 32 in like all the major categories. Like if you look down the list, it's like mid 20s to the 32s, and it's just like it's a mess. It's an entire mess. They needed to fire the coach, and they need to revamp that defense.
They do need to revamp that defense.
Yeah.
But anyway,
ATN had 3 touchdowns on the day, rushing touchdown, receiving touchdowns, whatever. I don't care. Um,
Texans beat the Cardinals 40-20.
Texans are
And
rolling. They're right on the Jaguars' tails.
yeah, bye-bye Indy.
Yeah, they're done. They gotta be done soon. I mean, they're still in the hunt, but It's not that exciting. They're we'll get to the Colts in a second though. But
And their grandpa quarterback,
exactly.
literally and figuratively.
God.
The,
Um,
the I told you, Reggie. I was
Good
right.
job.
I was right. I was right. That in the Buffalo game, I was right.
Mhm.
I was right. Everyone, please buy your Bill was right shirt in the gift shop.
You were wrong until the Broncos took over in the fourth quarter and well, second half really. But
But Denver won. I
also,
told you they were gonna win, Reggie boy. I told you.
but did you honestly think they were gonna win when the Packer defense was stuffing them early on?
I was gonna see
Come
what
on now.
happened, but they
Come
won.
on
They
now.
won.
When they lost Micah Parsons, the game changed. Come on. Like, I will give Broncos had a good day offensively. I'll tell them that. I'll give you that much. Good day offensively. And yes, Bill, you're right. They won the game,
I was right.
you know. Um, by the way, Micah Parsons, torn ACL. What's with these ACL injuries? What's with the knee injuries? Like all over the place.
But hey,
Um,
yeah, Micah Parsons out now too, so that's another big injury in the NFL with Mahomes and that.
yeah. Broncos are 12 and 2. Yowza. 12
Who
and
had
2
this
on
on the
the
bingo
season.
card?
Nobody. Bo Nix had a tremendous day. 302 yards, 4 touchdowns passing.
He deserves all the flowers.
Amazing. Packers fall to 9-4 on the season. And then of course with the Bears win, the Bears are back atop the NFC North. Um, then of course we go to LA. The Lions falling to the Rams 41-34. Valiant effort by the Lions, but I'm telling you, this this Rams offense is killer, dude.
Stafford is the man.
He's killer. He's unbelievable.
Okay. Next. The Saints beat the Panthers 20 to 17.
How about the Saints with Shu sweeping the season series against the Carolina Panthers? Oh, baby.
Who had this on the bingo card?
Saints had a good day. It was a good game. It was a good defensive match. But
Yes.
the Saints with the late rally to beat the Panthers.
The 49ers beat the Titans 37 to 24.
Give Tennessee credit. They hung in there, but the 49ers are too much.
And Grandpa, the Seahawks beat Grandpa Rivers 18 to 16.
Philip Rivers threw a touchdown pass for the
He
first time
still
in
got it.
5 years.
He still got it.
Yeah, a horrible throw at the end to it was intercepted by the Seahawks, sealed the win for Seattle. Um, Again, another big time defensive effort. Colts defense was good all day. Seahawks defense was good. Um, lot of trading field goals. Um, when it's all said and done, it was the Seahawks and their trillion field goals beating the Colts. I mean, look, as I've been saying this entire week, the Colts putting out Philip Rivers, and look, Philip Rivers did an honorable job. I will give him credit better than I thought he would be. Um, it's desperation. Philip Rivers gives them the best chance to win, and this team hasn't played well, and they didn't play particularly well yesterday. It's desperation time. They know what's happening. They are completely collapsing. Their season is falling apart right in front of their eyes.
No, it really is. Like, is Shane Steichen back on the hot seat?
I would. I would put him back. Like I would consider a new coach. The Colts don't have to. They can keep their players. They can keep everybody. They can keep their coaches and run it back when Daniel Jones when he comes back. If in fact they want him to come back, which it seems like they do. But this is the reality, man. They're not good. And maybe a coaching change is necessary to shake things up in that locker room.
Maybe it is.
Especially since, and look, again, injuries are killer. But even with Daniel Jones, it's not like they were world beaters since they came off that bye week and shit. I'm calling it like it is.
I believe you.
We take a look back at that London game. And then of
Okay.
course, yeah. By the way, like I said, great late window. Packers, Broncos were great. Rams, uh, Lions were great. Panthers, Saints, Niners, Titans, Colts, Seahawks. Tremendous, tremendous 4 o'clock slate. Um, then of course we get to the late game. Bill, I know you're happy about this. The Vikings, 2 in a row, beating the Cowboys 34 to
Yeah,
10.
somebody go check on old ops guy.
Yeah, I know he is wiping off his tears. And just like you, Bill, probably eating a bunch of ice cream.
Nah, probably.
Maybe vaping to feel better, smoking off the loss, you know?
Everyone don't vape. Vaping's bad for you. Vaping is bad for you. Please don't do that.
Right.
But hey, just looking out for your health there, folks.
Mhm.
So,
Good day by McCarthy again. He looks pretty confident since that win against the Commanders. So, good stuff. No passing touchdowns for Dak Prescott. Um, and then of course tonight we have Monday Night Football, Steelers, Dolphins in Pittsburgh. I still have the Dolphins winning this game.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is week 15, right?
Week 15. And like I said, injury updates. MRI confirmed the Parsons injury for Green Bay. That's a tough one to swallow. If you're Green Bay, you lose Micah Parsons. You committed a lot of money to this guy. Torn ACL, you're done for the year. I don't know if he starts the season in 26. That's a tough one to swallow. He is such an explosive player. Um, and it's a shame that they're not going to have that they may go into a playoff scenario without the best defensive end in football.
Yes.
And then Mahomes, like I said, avoided major damage to the rest of his knee. What were we about to say, Bill? I'm sorry.
I was just saying that's what we got right there.
Hmm.
And the yeah, so week 15 in the books.
Yeah. Um, One quick note. This is in baseball. As you know, Edwin Diaz um has signed with the LA Dodgers to become their closer.
Yes, they have. Yes, he has.
It was a pretty big contract, uh, pretty sizable one. It's 3 years, $69 million, signing bonus of $9 million. Like the Dodgers have done with so many of their players that they paid big money, there's deferred payments.
Oh, here we go again.
2026, $4.5 million deferred. 2027 and 2028, same thing. $4.5 million deferred. In 2026, Edwin Diaz is going to make $14 million. In 2027, 2028, he's going to make $23 million. Conditional team option 2029, $6.5 million. Then of course there's a bunch of other incentives. But Bill, it seems like the Dodgers have basically made it a regular thing where they're gonna pay big money later in favor of winning now.
They're the modern day Yankees right now, dude.
But at least the Yankees they don't have deferred payments. You know, maybe with some players, but the Dodgers have made it known that if they're going to sign players to big money, they're not paying it right away. They will gladly push it to later. Should other teams try this? I mean, just an idea, right? If it means they're going to win World Series and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I think it's kind of a smart thing. I'm looking at you, Yankees. You want to be the Yankees again? Why not try to sign players to big money and defer the payments?
No, 100%.
The only thing about deferred payments is that you do have to eventually pay them out. So
Yeah.
you'll have a Bobby Bonilla type day whenever that anniversary for that specific player kicks in. So yeah.
Yeah, just so much money. But the Dodgers are the new Yankees.
Yeah. They're spending I think they've reached $1 billion in deferred payments.
You know, that really has to show. And listen, I think the amount of money that we pay these guys is absolutely disgusting. But at the end of the
It is.
day,
Mhm.
if you want to win championships, you got to spend money.
Like you look, and that's the formula. The Dodgers, the reason why the Dodgers have won, yes, the manager is sabermetrics driven. Every manager in baseball will eventually be driven by the analytics. But the reason why the Dodgers are winning is because they have big time ball players and they're paying them big time money. That's why they're winning championships. And it has been more apparent now because they've won twice in a row.
It has been, yes. So yeah, more money.
Yep. We're still waiting on the Yankees to see if they re-sign Bellinger. I'm getting worried that they won't. Um, but we did get Ahmed Rosario back, Bill.
Yes, that is very good news.
Put more depth into that infield. You know what? Put him at shortstop.
Put him in short, baby. Let's put him in short.
Fuck Volpe. He's been terrible for us.
Yeah, but Reggie, he's the next Derek Jeter. He's the next Derek Jeter, remember?
God.
Sorry, anyone who says that should literally get kicked somewhere very unpleasant.
Yeah. All right. SIP, SIN,
SIN.
470. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. Um, if you like what you see,
And why wouldn't you? Because his content's amazing.
please subscribe to this channel, like this video, like all of our videos. Comment if you have a comment. Um, we have many other shows across the network on this YouTube channel, so please continue to follow us. You can hit that button, get your notifications for when we go live, when something gets posted. Next week we have Christmas specials, so
Yes,
stay
we
tuned for
do.
that. And then of course, SIP will continue on into 2026 every Monday, every Friday on the YouTube channel.
And hopefully into 2027.
Yeah, man. Well, let's keep going. Make it 7 years of the pod.
Let's do it,
We're
baby. Let's
going into
do it.
year 6.
We're going into year 6, so let's do it.
Yep.
We've been doing this for 6 years. And just a little update. Well, we'll probably talk more about it on Friday, but next week we're only going to do a show on Monday.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a show the day after Christmas. We kind of want to take that day off,
Yeah.
recover
Uh,
from.
I'll be doing my show from Pennsylvania. So Bill will be in New York. I'll be in PA, chilling out for a Christmas vacation. You know,
So, are we going to do a show that Monday between Christmas and New Year's, or are we taking that off too?
we'll talk about it off air.
Okay. So I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever you do.
Hmm. And Danny Boy Reginald signing off. Please follow us on our socials and continue to support us. We really do appreciate the support.
So from both of us, stay safe and take care, and we'll see you Friday.
See you Friday.